Hi, in this video I'll walk you through how to set up Access Studio data inside of iClone 8. Let's get started by going to iClone 8. Make sure you have the iClone 8 resource pack so that you can access to a few of their default characters. We'll go into the folders here, all go under the actors window, click character, and we'll select cloth. Here we'll select the Camilla 1. We'll double click on the character to add it to our project here. We'll make sure the character is selected. Now we need to get data from Access Studio. We'll go into the plugins, Motion Live, and open the window here. Here we have the gear list where we have the different plugins. See that we have Perception Neuron, and we have Connection and Actors. We need to get some data from Access Studio, so let's go into Access Studio. Inside of Access Studio, we'll go to the hamburger menu, select Settings, select BVH Broadcasting. We have options to stream connected data using the capture window here. However, since we're going to be using pre-recorded data, we'll select the edit. Toggle that on. We'll update the skeleton to access legacy. We'll enable displacement, select TCP, and take note of a local address here. If you're using a computer as a Mocap host, you have the option to select an IP address. This depends on the network card you have connected, giving your IP address. For this example, we'll just stick to the 127.0.0.1 IP address with a port number 7001. So we'll click on OK, hit the play button, and loop the animation. Back in iClone 8, we'll update the connection. I'll copy this and paste it to the hands section here. We'll toggle the data on. We'll see that we have the actor enabled 1. We'll also toggle it on the hands. Now the data is inside of iClone 8. We need to assign this data over to a character. We'll go under the Camilla section here, under the character list, and we'll assign the body and hands. We'll start with the body. Click on this little button. Assign a perception on data, go to the hand section and assign a perception on data as well. If we go back to the body section here, we'll see that we have several options. We have the character's name, data from Perception Neuron, and position. This is where we're going to assign the origin of the character. Is it going to be through iClone data or is it going to be Mocap data from Access Studio? This depends on your project. We'll leave it as default with the iClone option. And we also have the option to update the T-pose if we need to. And we also have options to mask certain bone areas. We want to record everything, so we'll leave everything fully green. Also, if you go into the hand section here, there's a couple of options to update if you want to. To preview the animation, we'll click on the preview option and then hit spacebar. We'll see that the animation is currently playing back. We'll hit spacebar and let's start recording the data. We'll click on the record button, hit spacebar, and now the data is going to be recorded inside of iClone 8 with this character. I'll click on spacebar and we can close this window. We can go back to the beginning of the animation, hit play, and we see that the data has been recorded. If you want to see the data in a timeline, just click on this button at the bottom. Click and drag this over to the bottom. We'll see that the animation has been recorded to the timeline. Now, iClone has several options to edit the Mocap data. We can go into the windows and go to the animation workspace. By selecting the recorded data and navigating to the animation layer window, if we unlock the base motion layer, we'll see that the keyframes will now be exposed on our curve editor. Users can also take advantage of iClone 8 new motion correction tool to correct foot and hand contacts if necessary. This is a new tool using the Reach Target tool. Make sure to visit Reallusion's video tutorials on these topics. That completes this video on setting up Access Studio motion capture data inside of iClone 8.